Hello and welcome to Gadget Guide USA. Thanks for watching my Mini U8 USB stick Spycam product review. As is the norm for most Spycams or cameras in general, I like to start these off with actual footage. Start shot with the Spycam. So basically what I have the box here, this says DVR Mini U8. I doubt you can read it from that distance, but possibly. And then there's the box, and then let's go ahead and get started with the product review. Thanks for watching.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that demo. As you can see, I've already pulled everything out of the retail package. I was already playing with it. Here's a close-up of the box. Gives you the mini DVR Mini U8, that kind of stuff. It shows you the back, image sensor, encoding MPEG-4, and it spits out AVI files. I will note that most AVI files play on my Mac just fine. In this case, these AVI files would not play on my Mac using QuickTime. I had to download VLC, which I probably should have had on there anyway. 3.7 volts, yada yada, a bunch of stuff we already know. What else we found in the box is this charge cord, and it's not micro USB. Basically all it is really a USB extension. I haven't used this at all. I plugged it directly into my computer to charge it and to transfer video, but if you do need that, it's there. Now we're actually going to talk about the device. Well, I guess next we'll talk about the instructions. They're definitely not going to win any awards with these instructions. You could tell it was written by somebody whose first language was not English. Some of the instructions are kind of clunky. They're hard to understand. You know, I mean, you can get through it if you just sit down and read it and figure out what they're trying to say. You can get through it easily. It's not like it's impossible to understand. It is English. It's just kind of, you know, poor verbiage. Poorly worded English. You will get through it if you try. If you actually look on Amazon, under the Amazon reviews, then there's actually a guy that wrote out plain, standard, normal instructions. They're actually a lot easier to read than this, but these will get you where you need to go if you have to use them. Now we'll go ahead and get to the unit, and I'm going to step you through how to use it and everything, so you shouldn't actually need the instruction manual. So the first thing you do is slide this off. It just looks like your standard USB stick. You could probably see this on camera. This little hidey hole, and that's where the micro USB, or the, not micro USB, the SD card slides in. I thought that was really clever, and once you put it in there, you cannot really tell it's an SD card unless you look closely. So as far as a Spycam, this is neat. This did not come with it at all. It came with no SD card, so you do have to supply your own SD card. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Actually, I'm going to need that SD card. If you turn your unit on, and it just vibrates a bunch of times and then shuts off, it's because you don't have an SD card in there. It will not let you play with it without an SD card. So we have 3 buttons here. We're going to call this one 1. It's closer to the USB stick on the 2-button side, and then we have USB button 2, and then we have USB button 3. In order to turn it on, we just hold down the USB button 1 for a few seconds, and I'm pretty sure you heard that. It vibrates, and this red light turns on. When the red light turns on, it means it's in like standby mode, or essentially it's ready to go. If you want to push it and put it into motion detection mode, which works great. Actually, that very first video you just saw, I filmed it using the motion detection feature. You push button 3, and you're going to see that blink. I think it blinks 4 times, and then it vibrates a couple of times, and there's no light on, and that means that it is in fact in motion detection mode, and it's already probably shooting a video. Every time you see the, well, you saw the blue light there. When it detects motion, a little blue light blinks 1 time and then records 2 minutes of video, and then it'll, you know, every time it records motion, it records 2 minutes of video. A single click on button 3 and you get the vibration, a blue blink, and it goes back to the red standby mode. So right now we're in standby again, it's not in motion detection. If you want to film a video, you just do a long press, button 2. You get 2 vibrations and 3 blinks of the red light. And right now we're actually filming video. I could post it, I'm not going to. But now you just, in a quick press of button 2 will turn it off. And there's also a time file. So once you actually plug this into your computer, you'll find a file, I think it's called time.txt. So you can set the actual time at the bottom. I didn't actually set the time. I probably should have, but just so you know, if you set the text file and you change it to a crazy time, like I tried to change it to the year 4000, it won't accept it and it'll go back to the original date. That's why it actually displays the default time, because I tried to set it to the year 4000 and it would not accept that time. I'm not exactly sure what times it will accept. So we went through the basic recording features. There's a photo feature too. and it takes good photos. I really like the fact that it's a Spycam. Really on the face of it, if it were me, I would probably put something over this so the light doesn't light up. It does make it a lot easier to use, but if you're using it as a Spycam, you really don't want you know, blinky lights and everything to give you away. Another thing I should mention is that it has like a far away film. Like if I were to hold it in the selfie position, it barely fits my face. So it's really designed to set in, say, a corner of a room and to shoot across a room. So, you know, there's that. It doesn't shoot close up very well, and when it does shoot close up, it's kind of like a tiny screen. So it's definitely worth mentioning. But I found this really neat, especially for the price I paid. I mean, I literally paid next to nothing for this. I didn't expect a whole lot out of it. The video resolution, it's not HD, it's not blowing your mind resolution. But of course, at this price, I didn't expect it. I think it's giving me a lot more than what I paid for. So I'm definitely giving it thumbs up for value. And, you know, it definitely gets another thumbs up just because it's really neat. So, you know, I really like the Spycams. Sometimes they're a little bit creepy. And this one I could find, say, a lot of use for. It has a 300 milliamp, or I think it's 120 milliamp Henry battery. It does not last a long time. I think it says it lasts about, so the work time is about 2 hours and charge time about 3 hours. But that actually is 2 hours of solid recording. So if you really think about it, how much you're getting out of this teeny tiny package, I mean, look how small it really is. It's really not a bad deal, and it's at an extremely, you know, cost-effective price. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have to give it a thumbs up. You know, probably just because I'm a Spycam geek, has a lot to do with it. But you know, you see the video resolution in the beginning, so go ahead and judge for yourself. Tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed my product review today. Comments are always welcome at the bottom of the page. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Thank you. And if you have any specific questions, comments, or suggestions, please email me at GadgetGuideUSA@gmail.com. Also visit my website, www.gadgetguide.us. Thank you for your time.